Here we go. We got a very special episode of the All Sports Podcast right here and right now. Guys, pitchers and catchers have been reporting for duty at spring training. We have a lot to talk about that. The Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes got his fairly nice win number two.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got a lot to talk about. NBA trade deadline that happened last week. Kevin Durant is now a Phoenix Sun. Many of the trades that went down. Kyrie Irving's a Maverick. Like, what the hell is going on? But first, let's talk about our 3 hour conversation we had off air about this lovely win by Patrick Mahomes and my Kansas City Chiefs. They are now 3-time dynasty winners. Patrick Mahomes got his second ring of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was all well fought off game for Patrick Mahomes. It was a great win. You know, Mahomes fell back late, down 24-14, and came back and won 38-35. What are your thoughts, boys?
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
Wow, that was absolutely exciting. I wasn't sure how this game was going to go. My two final thoughts going into that game were either the Eagles were going to blow out the Chiefs because of how hot they've been all season, or the Chiefs were going to find a way to win this football game, and that's exactly what happened. And first of all, mad props to Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Two well-deserved MVP candidate finalists. First off, to losing team, the Philadelphia Eagles. What a great season. 16-3 went to the Super Bowl. There are going to be a lot of contracts, a lot of question marks go with Philadelphia, but this season they handled business, took care of the NFC, took it down to the wire against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm a burden of it as well, a rebuilding year. They go on and win the Super Bowl this season, where I shamefully picked the Denver Broncos to win the AFC West. Oosh, yikes. But the Chiefs, doesn't matter who they put it on the field. They just keep winning. I mean, this season it was Scantling, it was Schuster, it was Isaiah Pacheco, and Jared McKinnon and Ronald Jones. I mean, Clyde Edwards-Helaire was supposed to be their guy this season. And the defense, the D-line showed up when it counted. And I'm happy for Kansas City. Andy Reid especially. What a great win. Congratulations to the Chiefs. That was just fantastic.
Amazing win by the Chiefs. I mean, you got to say an outstanding performance by Kadarius Toney. First time being in the playoffs, first time being in that Super Bowl, getting the second almost go ahead touchdown right there. Having that wonderful punt return. I mean, man, you're talking about the New York Giants.
It was. Let me tell you something. What Toney did was a piece of cake.
Easily.
It really was, right, Harrison? It was a piece of cake.
Well, it's like a pizza. Pizza pie.
I mean, he sliced up the defenders. We almost went in for the longest TD punt return touchdown in NFL history. He was great. I mean, he was fantastic. No, Kansas City, it doesn't matter. They just find ways to add pieces, and they just get stronger by the minute. I mean, they lost literally the best wide receiver in the NFL to the Dolphins, and they didn't lose a step.
To be honest, I really thought that the Kansas City Chiefs were not going to do well without Tyreek Hill. Man, was I wrong. It was vice versa. Tyreek Hill was not going to do well with a great quarterback anymore. I mean, man, Hill must be kicking himself after requesting a trade. You go from the best quarterback in your division to probably the second best quarterback in the division in Tua Tagovailoa in the AFC East. And look where the Dolphins were.
Sorry to cut you off. My thing is, Tyreek Hill still had a fantastic season. I mean, he was still up there receiving numbers wise. I mean, if it weren't for Justin Jefferson, he was probably Offensive Player of the Year. But sometimes the grass isn't always greener, and I think Tyreek Hill wanted to get paid, and he got his wish. It's going to be interesting to see what Miami is capable of next season whenever we talk about that. But I think it just shows you that Kansas City is well coached. It's like the next man up mentality. I had Kansas City coming out of the wild card this season, but to become the number one seed in Super Bowl champs, hats off to Kansas City.
I mean, just an amazing game. Coming down to the wire, you would have thought that the Eagles would have turned the game around, maybe scored a lot of more points. But man, the coin flip king was the first couple 8 teams that have won the coin toss lost the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs, they won the coin toss. They deferred the Philadelphia Eagles, and later on, they won. So they conspiracy theory? I think not. It was just an amazing game. I mean, I think the biggest play, was that a holding call on Bradbury, and it was. It seriously was a big holding call at the end of the game during the fourth quarter where the time was needed. I mean, sure, if they would have had to stop and Bradbury wouldn't have, held him like that, maybe it would have gone into another overtime game, a la Super Bowl 51. But, Bradbury said it in his interview. He said, man, I did hold Juju Smith-Schuster, and that was the correct call.
Yeah, I'll give him credit. I mean, accountability goes a long ways. I mean, I'm not sure if he meant that or not. I mean, we'll never know. I'm not someone to question somebody's comment, but I kind of am here. Yeah, I think it was the right call. I thought it was interesting, though, the timing of the call. And I think the Chiefs were the better team. I think they would have won no matter what the result was. I think it was a well-officiated game overall. That was just it. I just thought I understand where Eagles fans are coming from by the timing of the penalty. But it was the right call. I would have eaten it, but I understand.
Right. And, sure, we can, complain that, the Eagles had the most Mickey Mouse easiest schedule, and they didn't really play a tough quarterback until the Super Bowl. Sure, in the first round, they played against Daniel Jones, and he's not like top tier, top 10 quarterback, but, he's an okay quarterback. They played Brock Purdy, who, who was half injured throughout the playoffs, and now they played actually probably the best quarterback in the league, the number 1 quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. So they had a pretty tough challenge in trying to defend him and whatnot. And I really thought that, the Eagles were going to stop Patrick Mahomes, but it didn't look like it at the end.
And my thing about the quote unquote easy schedule, you can only play who's on your schedule. And they went 14-3. And then they didn't just escape these games. They completely pummeled the Giants and the 49ers. I mean, if I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm telling every other fan base, where's your team at? Who are you playing next week? Because last I checked, my team's in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
I mean, they made it count. I mean, they won. They handled business, and they blew out most of their opponents all season. And you can only play who's on your schedule. I mean, there's nothing to do about it if there's injuries or anything like that. The Eagles did exactly what they were supposed to do. They beat the teams, quote unquote, they were supposed to beat, and I think they were the second best team. They earned that, no doubt about it.
Oh, they did. I mean, man, it was very hard for the Kansas City Chiefs to stop that freaking QB sneak that Jalen Hurts has very planned out really well. It's just like, damn. Even they had, I think it was Chris Jones even tried to go on top of Jalen Hurts, and
he had him.
They had him in the backfield, but man,
still went forward 2 yards.
Boy, that boy's huge. Damn, Jalen Hurts just pushed him out of the way. Like, wow.
Man, if only my quarterback knew how to do that. No, we're at the 2-yard line. We're gonna jump over the end zone.
Oh my God! I mean, I don't know. I was reading something where they were saying the NFL should ban the QB sneak for next season. It's just
no.
I wouldn't. You would? Let's pause for a dramatic effect.
Oh, I love it.
No, it's just because Tom Brady, because how many games he had the second to the final game of the season. That was horrible. But let's not talk about that. But I mean, congrats. I honestly didn't care about who wins. Do I think it's rigged? No. Or is it just me? Or is it just the white jerseys always wins?
The home team?
No, the white jerseys. When you go to the Super Bowl, the white jerseys always wins, if you think about it.
I mean, sometimes. I mean,
I can't like think that far ahead. I mean, I don't know what. I don't remember.
The Broncos won Super Bowl 50, and because they're wearing white.
and because Cam Newton didn't dive on the ball, but continuation.
Wow, Jesus.
No,
I love you, Ayrton.
No,
Anyway.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
But it was just an all well fought off Super Bowl. I mean, here's the thing: Isaiah McKinnon, he could have scored that touchdown and he would have been the hero for his team. But he wanted to wind down the clock, slide on the ground, and have what's his face, Harrison Buckner, kick the go ahead field goal. I mean, my God, the last play of the game, Jalen Hurts, that was the most terriblest throw I've ever seen.
He slipped. It looked like he slipped. Or he stepped on somebody's foot.
I was waiting it to travel maybe 20, 30 yards, and I would have been like, oh, this is kind of exciting. Like, will A.J. Brown or Devonta Smith come down with the ball? I mean, my question is with Devonta Smith, how do you not score that touchdown, but you have momentum push you out of bounds in the fourth quarter during, when they were trying to tie up the game, and he went out of bounds at the 3-yard line? That was my question with Devonta Smith. But other than that, well fought off game. What do you guys think of the halftime show? Were you guys very interested? Was it like or
my answer to Devonta Smith, I'm guessing, is gravity. Gravity took him out of bounds.
I guess so.
Such a dad.
The halftime performance was a solid 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Okay, I give it a good 7 out of 10.
Dude, I agree with, that's like a 0.5.
I mean, hey, at least we know Rihanna's having another baby.
Yeah, we can already tell by looking at her. I was like, yo, yeah, she definitely has a baby.
Can I ask you guys something? Okay, so we all agreed a halftime show was something like that.
Yeah.
How many of you got tricked into that Tubi app?
Me and my friend's mom. It was so funny. I was sitting like up and watching the commercial. And my best friend's mom goes, all right, who has a clicker? Who's changing the channel?
Oh, is that the one with Aaron Andrews talking to like with like a girl who's like a flag football player?
It was a commercial where Greg Olson and the commentators for Fox were talking, and then it had the Tubi thing, and it had the channel switcher.
Tubi, thank you, not Tubi.
Tubi.
Yeah, sorry about that.
and everyone was like freaking out because someone thought they were changing the channel on them.
The commercials were complete ass.
Yeah, they were bad this year.
Yeah, they were bad.
I mean, I like the whatchamacallit, the tell me more kind of an internet commercial.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah,
that was a good one with John Travolta. That's the only one that I kind of like. I was like, oh.
He looks good.
He does for his age.
Fantastic.
Like, damn. And the one with David Ortiz trying Kevin's guacamole dip thing. That was funny. Kevin, your face is kind of nice.
I'd have to think about the commercials, but yeah, I didn't. The commercials. I mean, I don't know. I'm not impressed. I mean, they got.
Yeah, I didn't like them either. They're mid, honestly.
They were okay. They weren't like bad. In my opinion.
Okay, my favorite commercial was the Canelo Alvarez one.
What's that one?
The beer?
I think it was the Modelo, right? Was it Modelo?
I think it's no. They did a commercial with Canelo Alvarez. The boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, the one question that I had during the whole game was, I think the third quarter was when Kansas City challenged the pass from Dallas Goedert that was completed, but then they reviewed it and they still said it was completed. My thing was that I think that was an incomplete pass on that 3rd and 15 or whatever in the third quarter.
The 3rd and 14.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question, though. Was that Devonta Smith, was that a catch?
Which one?
Where the ball supposedly dropped out of the bounds.
Wait, are you talking about the game against San Francisco?
No, they did it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, in the Super Bowl.
No, that wasn't a catch. That wasn't a catch.
I can't.
I think
It's not processing right now. I'm not processing it.
So when did that happen? I think it was the second, third quarter.
I think so. Yeah, he caught it, but the ball, I guess, was like not maintained.
I'm trying to remember that play because I
I'm trying to
remember.
process it too.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think that
I'm
was
trying to like replay the image back in my head, and they said it was a catch, or they said it wasn't a catch.
They said it wasn't. At
I know
first,
what
they-
you're talking about.
yeah, at first they said it was, and then Andy Reid challenged it.
Yep.
Oh, and can we talk about the Eagles head coach, how basically childish he was being during like, one of the challenge plays? Because he was like waving goodbye to Patrick Mahomes, and then he had his own quarterback had to like put his hand down and be like, hey man, like
And
this is not right.
that challenge, that was during the Smith one.
Yeah, the Smith one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why I can't remember that one. I don't know why. I remember the Goddard one, and then there was one with the guy on the Eagles, where at first it was ruled a catch and a fumble, and then they ruled it incomplete. I remember those two.
Oh, yeah. I think that was like third quarter or whatnot.
Yeah, right after the Chiefs went down the field.
Yes, Miles Sanders, the catch and not fumble. Yep,
Yeah,
I remember that play.
they got
But,
that right. It was incomplete.
Other than the Goddard, like catch and not catch, like I think the game was pretty well fought. Nick Bolton scored on a 44-yard catch and fumble, even though he didn't really knock the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand. But going back to Jalen Hurts, 3 rushing touchdowns, unbelievable. Jalen Hurts had one hell of a game.
Yeah, he played amazing.
I mean, Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce had an amazing game.
Honestly, I should have started sports betting because I said at the first play, Jalen Hurts about to have a rushing touchdown, and guess what? He got it, and I would win $200.
I got wrecked in football bets this season.
Yeah, but I hate betting. I'm not a betting person. I can't even.
I was
like
the Houston Texans of sports betting this season.
oh God.
Except for the
Oh my
final week
God.
of the season, I was trying to lose and I won, so I ended up being the second worst sports better in Vegas.
But we did have a retirement happen after the game. Chad Henne has officially retired from the Kansas City Chiefs, so they need to look at a backup quarterback come this upcoming season. Chad Henne had an amazing career.
Good for
I
him.
think he's a one-time Super Bowl champion. I don't think he was there when the Chiefs won it in 18 or 19.
No, that was I believe that was Matt Moore.
Matt Moore, that's correct.
I
Yes,
believe that was
right.
Matt Moore. Yeah, Chad Henne, $40 million, played in the NFL for, 18 seasons?
Yep.
And he was a lifetime backup quarterback. Good for him. That's the way to do it. Enjoy retirement.
I remember his days on the Dolphins. That's why I was just like, oh yeah, Chad Henne.
I remember Chad Henne at the University of Michigan when he completely throttled Notre Dame's defense in 04, 05, and 06, or 05, 06, or something like that. I remember him, Chad Henne, Mike Hart. Yeah, good times.
Did
Mario
you guys
Manning.
saw the national anthem of Nick Sirianni crying?
Yeah, I couldn't
Yes.
believe that.
Dude,
I mean,
that was
I-
just-
I don't. To be honest, I don't know why he was crying. I mean, I don't know what he was crying at.
I
Or
think
what he was crying for.
worked really. I mean, I think because he worked really hard for this moment.
Yeah.
Here. I mean,
Yeah.
I was thinking
I mean,
the
that's
same thing.
understandable to cry about. Like, thought it was like
that
something.
team last year was mid, like definition of mid, easy schedule, and made the playoffs. But look at him now, and then Nick Sirianni made it to the Super Bowl, didn't win the Super Bowl, but at least this man's gonna be staying for another 3 years, and we don't know about their OCs, but they don't know about their defensive coordinator. They might pick up Rex Ryan that I've been hearing about.
I didn't even know that Rex Ryan was still looking at it
Rex
like
Ryan is
a
coming
job.
back. He's
Well,
coming
they're-
back.
Well, I think Philadelphia lost their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator.
Yes, they
Yep.
lost to OC and they lost to DC. So guess what? Their offensive coordinators could be Ben McAdoo, and their defensive coordinator Rex Ryan.
Damn. I mean,
Oh,
that's gotta be sad. Like after that Super Bowl,
I-
just to see your OC and DC leave, that's gotta be tough.
That's going to be a lot to overcome. I mean, no matter how talented, and they got a lot of players under contract too. So,
They do.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if they can run it back. I don't think they're going back to the Super Bowl next season.
I think CJ Gardner Johnson's coming back. James Battery, I don't think so. I want him to come back to Carolina.
Is he a free agent?
He's a free agent. He's signed for a 1-year deal.
Okay.
So maybe he wants to go. He might go to the Patriots. Maybe I could see that.
All I'm gonna say is after this year, can we all agree AJ Brown is a top 3 wide receiver after this year?
Top 3?
Yep, definitely.
He's proven a lot.
No,
No,
I won't agree with that.
I'll say top 5.
You don't agree with that? I do.
I'd say top 5.
Yeah, top 5. I mean, top 5 for me.
I got Tyreek Hill. I still got Tyreek Hill over AJ Brown. I think Justin Jefferson is proven to be better than AJ Brown. I think Devontae Adams is the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Oh yeah,
Adams got the best hands. Let me think about it.
Jamar Chase. I mean, Stephon Diggs.
I would take AJ Brown over Hill. Honestly,
yo, please, no.
I mean, that's just my opinion. I think AJ Brown. He's a big body receiver, and that's what you need. Like Tyreek's good for screens and all that.
He's just the thing about
honestly,
Tyreek.
Laviska Shenault's better than AJ Brown.
I'd take Brown over Diggs. I mean,
I'll take.
I don't know. I in my opinion, I take Diggs over Brown.
I'd have to think about that. I still got Cooper Kupp. I know he got injured. I think Cooper Kupp's better. I think Samuel's better.
Oh man!
Speaking of Samuel, I've been hearing that the Patriots have been knocking doors on Deebo Samuel.
Really?
Yeah. So don't be surprised if Deebo Samuel could be a New England Patriot come this offseason.
Oh, that'll be kind of. So you can use him
and
wide receiver, but they got you don't have Matt Patricia.
Dev, the sports guy, the Ravens have an offensive coordinator.
They do. Who's that?
The former University of Georgia Bulldogs offensive coordinator.
Now, how do you feel about that?
Is coming
Honestly,
to
I'm kind of.
Fantastic.
I'm going to be honest with you, Jordan. I don't know about that because you know about coaches who goes to college, like Matt Rule, for an example.
I was uncertain at first, but our defensive coordinator, under his first season, we got him from the University of Michigan, and we were statistically in the top 5 defensively.
Oh, really?
So,
okay. Well, I'm just saying because Matt Rule.
No, you are absolutely right. I love it. I've heard good things about it in the Baltimore Ravens comments, include RG3, who stuck up for Lamar Jackson. He thinks Lamar is going to be good for his system. So I don't know. What that
I
means.
don't know. I want to see. It's for the content. I would like to see Lamar to go somewhere else, just for the content, you know.
Just for the content. That's interesting.
I mean,
I think he goes to Atlanta.
I don't think he'll find anything better if he goes.
Atlanta.
I'm not saying that as, but if he wants the most money, he's gonna. Yeah, he won't come back.
Why would he go to Atlanta? That's my question. What's there in Atlanta?
Atlanta. That's where he's from. And a Michael Vick. It'll be like another Michael Vick. I think that'll be good for Atlanta.
Oh, Michael Vick, it's crazy.
I just think. I think they're gonna work. I don't know. I'm unsure because I like the idea of getting first-round picks in return as well. I mean, I've heard some of the offers already, like Atlanta. One of the offers was, it could be a rumor, but I believe it with what Lamar wants. It was Desmond Ridder and 3 first-round picks for Lamar Jackson.
Ridder wouldn't be a bad option.
Yeah. I mean, they give rid of their running back, Marcus Mariota, so...
Even if he leaves, you have the best Pro Bowler on your team. Tyler Huntley, baby!
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You know what the crazy thing is? The 2015 draft have busts already. Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston.
That's right.
That's crazy. Did you heard about any news about the Panthers?
I have not.
I already talked to Dev about it.
Yes. And what's the news?
We just picked up Jim Caldwell, the former head coach from the Detroit Lions. It's going to be our senior assistant. What is it called? For a backup? What is it called? A backup coach? Is that right, Dev?
Yeah,
It's like,
something like that.
We got
I like Jim Caldwell. I like Jim
I love him.
Caldwell.
Dude, we're building a dream team. We're building like a Michael Jordan dream team. We have experience on the freaking field. We got Josh McCown as our quarterback coach. It's gonna be his first year, and guess how many play in the National Football League? 19. He can experience it to the other quarterback too. Like I don't know, maybe if we draft AR-15 or maybe like or we pick up Derek Carr for like a 1-year deal.
Yeah, that's another interesting topic I want to talk about. Where do y'all think Derek Carr is going to go now that he's a free agent?
Jet. I want him to jet. If not, I'll say the same.
Wow, what a good time to be Derek Carr right now.
I know, right?
I mean, he's
one of the best available free agent quarterbacks.
I mean, I think all the building blocks are going to come off once that Lamar Jackson thing is situated. Until then, I say he goes to New Orleans.
Ooh.
I think that's the best.
I don't want him to go to New Orleans, dude. I want the Saints to struggle.
I see him going to ATL.
I mean, he still might though.
They don't fit this. Derek Carr does not fit.
Derek Carr is a good guy, but he's a middle of the pack quarterback. People forget that he's middle of the pack.
He needs an offensive line. That's what he needs because he's been dealing with it for the past.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but my friend Keith, his TikTok, they picked up his brother David Carr.
Really? Damn.
He made a TikTok. He made a you know how he did one with Lamar Jackson? It was an accident, but he said David Carr.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, he'll take it in no time, no problem.
You know what I'm excited about? You guys are
What's that?
Free agency is so close in March. It's so close. It's like 27 days away. I'm excited for the free agents.
Yes.
I can't wait for free agents.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for the trades to happen too.
Frank Wright is going to throw some bullets. He's going to get every player that he needs to get to make this team to win the NFC South.
You know who would be a great GM, Harrison, for the Panthers? Jim Irsay. There you go, all right? Jim Irsay.
Who? Yeah, we got Scott Fitter. He fucking sucks. So he's like our worst GM ever. And David Tepper's a rich pussy.
You know what, Jim? You know what, Jim Irsay.
So what free agent do you think you gotta keep an eye out on this free agency?
Besides Derek Carr?
Yeah, besides Derek Carr.
Ooh.
T. Higgins?
No, T. Higgins is not a free agent.
He's restricted, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know if I'm interested in the free agent move this season. I'm more interested in the trades that could happen.
Yeah, lots of trades are bound to happen.
There's going to be a lot of them. I mean...
Listen. The Carolina Panthers are getting Lamar Jackson.
Okay, maybe as a running back.
Give us 4 first rounders. You got it. You got it.
He has a running back.
Listen, I swear to God, I would not going to be a Lamar Jackson fanboy. I swear to God.
I love Lamar Jackson.
I mean,
Lamar too.
If you went to Carolina, I'd be happy for y'all.
I have to say this before we talk. Maybe Lamar Jackson will actually jump on the ball when it's a fumble. Unlike Cam Newton.
God, man,
I'm just getting railed like a fucking toddler. You know what? Frankie, I hope that's a legal block in the back for Snapchats.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Whoever's getting Lamar Jackson, you're getting Wee Hoopin' too. So have fun with him.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I think it's all going to come down to, I don't know if I have a free agent that I look at and I say, that's who I'm keeping my eye on, because there's Lamar Jackson, there's Aaron Rodgers, there's DeAndre Hopkins.
Well, those are all trades too. They're not all free agents.
That's like, I think I'm more interested in what's like all these building blocks that are about to go down. Once one of them happen, like what's going to happen next? It's like it's all going to come down at the same time. I'm looking forward to it.
David,
and watch out for who?
Lavonte David.
Lavonte David, that's right. the linebacker for the Bucks. So watch out for him.
You know what? Watch out for
Baker
this guy.
Here's the NFC South's gonna be.
Okay, let's hear it.
But why do you want to take DJ Moore? DJ Moore
could be a look for this trade, and the Patriots will snipe him.
Oh, how about this? Okay, I got an idea for Lamar. Okay, we'll give you Lamar for DJ Moore and 3 first-round picks.
Ooh.
No.
You wouldn't take that,
Harrison? He's our future, dude. Okay, here's the quarterbacks are going to be. If I lag, I lag. Okay, the Buccaneers are going to pick up Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
The Falcons are going to keep Ritter. Derek Carr might be a Saint, which I think that... Is he the favorite right now?
Don't know.
Don't know.
And the Panthers, we're going to get our boy, AR-15.
AR-15. Okay. I'll have that.
Listen, I'll be honest. I'll take any quarterback. Honestly,
I'll have that receipt. I'll have that receipt ready come Monday of September.
Dev, I really want to stop you. More, please. That stupid laugh.
I'll say Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders.
Okay.
I think that's inevitable.
As long as he doesn't come to the East, I'll be fine with that.
I'm just glad that Tom Brady is not going there now, so I don't have to worry.
Tom Brady's going to unretire and go to the Texans and win a Super Bowl with the Texans.
No, he is. Dude, I swear, someone talk about Tom Brady. If he's going back to Tampa Bay, all hell's going to break loose.
He's going to have Brandon Cooks and Le'Veon Bell.
We still don't care. PJ Walker.
Le'Veon Bell.
You know what he should do? You know what Brady should do is go to Atlanta Falcons and after win a Super Bowl, then go to the Saints, win a Super Bowl, and laugh at the Panthers.
Let's go to the Tom Brady 32-team tour and see if he can win a Super Bowl with every team. I mean, was he 46? I mean, he's got.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't.
But that's not going to happen because that's worse than Matt Rule's.
So, okay.
Right. This is what I want to get into: the Kevin Durant trade. The blockbuster trade that just went down last week.
Oh, they're winning the finals.
So, am I saying I won't get banned? I won't get banned if I talk about Kevin Durant. I just want to make sure.
I love
you. Don't worry. This is only YouTube. We can only get copyright. We can only get copyright clauses.
I think that's a great trade on both sides. I think the Nets have an amazing future ahead of them, what they got for Durant and Kyrie. And then with the Suns, they want to win it now. I don't think the Suns are going to win this year because they don't have any depth. But I do think they'll be contending next season. But that's a nice team they got on paper. Let's see how it goes on the court.
That's an amazing team that they have right now. I mean, I
was
the Suns. You think so?
Now, can we all say this? What happens if they don't win the finals?
In the 3 years? In the 3 years they're together?
Yeah. Well, what happens? That's the question.
That's a good question. I can't even answer. Like, damn.
Tank can do it all over again.
Oh, I mean, just think about it, guys. The Brooklyn Nets used to have a team that had James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving. With a span of a year and a half afterwards, James Harden gets traded for Ben Simmons. You got, Kyrie Irving that was being a total drama queen, and he gets traded to the Mavs. And not even days and weeks later, a couple days later, Kevin Durant gets traded to the freaking Phoenix Suns. Mm-hmm. Like, what an amazing NBA trade deadline it was. Just to have all that happen.
Me and Jordan just struggled because we have the definition of mid.
We're not even mid. We're like the worst team in basketball.
We're ass cheeks, Jordan. We're ass cheeks. We gotta be like the Celtics. Be a Celtics fan. No, we're not Celtics fans. We're at the bottom of the pack. We're like the freaking we're worse than the Pistons. I think we are.
You know what's crazy is with the NBA is like. They have a bunch of super teams that notice. the last past decade. With the NFL, if you've seen DeAndre Hopkins, Stephon Diggs, Debo all on the same team, NFL would deny that.
Like, bro, imagine if that happens to the Patriots somehow. Like, the Patriots get Debo, they get DeAndre Hopkins. It's like, damn, all we're missing is Stephon Diggs. We got ourselves a complete team. Like, damn.
I want to comment on the Nets thing real quick. That was a flop. That was an extreme flop. What happened? Because nobody could stay healthy. Nobody could stay healthy on that team. I think if anyone's going to thrive out of those three, it'll be Kevin Durant. Because did you guys notice how competitive the Nets were with Kevin Durant on the floor?
He was unbelievable on the floor.
Man, look, Kyrie Irving, his views I could care less. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, no matter what
Right.
comes out of his mouth. I don't understand why people keep defending him. though. He's a terrible teammate. Terrible teammate. It's obvious. It's obvious at this point. It's going to happen again with Dallas.
Well,
I mean,
go ahead, Jordan. Oh, I had something to say. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if you heard the news that he wanted to be a Phoenix Sun, Kyrie. So I think next season, I think he's gonna be a Phoenix Sun. I think they're gonna get rid of Chris Paul.
Ooh,
dude,
for Kyrie. I think Kyrie.
Dude, I swear, and Frankie, like what you said. I mean,
I don't know if so you said you think CP3's done, and
yeah, I think because he's getting old.
Nah.
I mean, he doesn't really have left in the tank, and I think Kyrie
give him
wants
another
to be
shot.
Suns.
He has the freaking best players on the court. You got KD and Devin Booker.
I don't know if I'm Kevin Durant, if I wanted to team up with Kyrie Irving again.
I know.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't
really
want to anymore.
I mean, that was bad. I mean, that whole experience was just. And the thing about it is, the Nets aren't bad right now. I mean, even though.
Who do they have for the Nets? I know they still have
Dinwiddie,
Ben Simmons.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Miles Bridges? Oh yeah, the dude from.
No, Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
Do they have Cameron Jordan?
They do.
Cameron Simmons, right?
They got Ben Simmons. Jordan, right? They got Spencer Dinwiddie. They got some okay pieces. They don't got
they got role players. I mean, the thing about it is, I think they'll hang in there this season. They'll be in the playoffs.
By the way,
Simmons is trash.
I agree.
By the way, did Steve Nash used to be the head coach for the Brooklyn Nets?
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Wait, so I kind of forgot what happened to him.
Yeah, fired.
I think.
They needed a scapegoat, so he was a
scapegoat. No, did he literally like jails, like allegations, or like was it
Nah, I don't think so. I don't remember that happening much.
They just fired him.
Oh, they just fired him?
Yeah, I think Kevin Durant wanted him gone.
And I think Kyrie Irving drove him out too. Like it was just like that bad.
Damn, it's like Matt Rule.
Right.
Did you just say the Brooklyn Nets had it
they had it all.
They had it all to win a championship.
They did.
And I think Kyrie got in the way of that.
I think there's just too many egos. That's all I think it was. I think
as a member of the Duke fan organization, I will be a bandwagon of any NBA team. So I'll root for the Celtics. I'll root for the Hornets with my boy Mark Williams. Yes, sir, Jordan. Hornets on top of winning the NBA Finals next year.
You already know.
So yeah. So basically, I'm a bandwagon. So I always root for my Duke.
Can we talk about Russell Westbrook getting traded to the Utah Jazz?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, let me say something about that, Frankie. So listen, I saw an edit, right? So I saw that who's going to be the best player on the Jazz? Russell Westbrook, which I don't think that he's not going to be the best player.
He's getting bought out.
Yeah, he might be.
He's balling out? Like, he's doing well?
I'm hearing Chicago Bulls.
Ooh.
Buy him.
That'd be interesting.
They have DeMar DeRozan. They have, what's his name?
Zach LaVine.
Who's that bald dude?
Vucevic.
Oh, Vucevic, yes. He's a shooting guard.
DeRozan.
Hey.
DeMar
No,
DeRozan.
Oh yeah, DeRozan. Yep.
Yeah, I already said DeMar DeRozan. There was some bald white
Zach
dude.
Levine.
Zach Levine.
The second greatest player in NBA history, Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso, yeah, the sexy bald white dude.
Sexy bald white dude.
Can we just say how Patrick Beverley was so happy to team up with his old teammate, and then he just gets traded seconds later? Oh my god!
I should be
Dude,
laughing
Patrick,
at that.
dude,
I saw that.
man.
I saw that. And I'm just like, oh man, that's some tough love right there. But yeah, you had to think the Lakers were going to clean house. They had to look for someone to blame, and now it's Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverley, and Lakers are gonna be in the playing game.
No.
They're gonna miss the playoffs.
I really hope that the Lakers don't make the play. I just don't think the Lakers are poverty. They haven't been the same since the pandemic year.
They had a team in 2020. I mean, they had a loaded roster.
Yeah, that's what I said. They haven't been the same since the pandemic year. And
all I'm saying is Anthony Davis should just hang up the boots and retire.
Yeah,
he needs to get traded.
Day-to-day Davis. That's what
he's overrated. He's great.
He needs to get traded.
And you know what's funny? Dylan thought I was crazy, but Draymond Green's way better than Anthony Davis. I'd take Draymond Green over.
So
Anthony
you want
Davis.
some dude to kick in the nutsack?
It's not that he stays healthy, more than anybody. And Anthony Davis is
scoring. I'm going with AD. Defense. I'm going with Green.
I mean, defense wins championships, so I'll definitely go with
He's a
Green.
3-time champion.
He is.
Would you rather go with defense or offense, honestly?
I'd rather take him on my team.
I'd take defense. I mean, the thing is, you do need a superstar player, though. I mean,
Like, it depends on what defense you're playing with. Like, what if you want to go to a 2-3 zone?
But who wants to pick Anthony Davis that can't stay healthy?
Honestly, I'll take defense.
Honestly, I would take Draymond Green over Anthony Davis any day.
You're not wrong. The man from Michigan. What college did Draymond Green went to?
He went to Balsa Hard University.
What the fuck did you just
What the boy? There you go.
No, it's not Boston. Whatever you just said.
No, Balsa Hard University.
Balsa Hard University. I love that. Thrill sucks. Balsa Hard University. Yes, sir.
No, he went to Michigan State.
Oh, Draymond Green. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if we were asking. Yeah. Big Ten defensive player of the year, I believe, too.
Yeah, and with the best coach of
No.
the Big Ten, Tom Izzo.
Were there any other trades I missed?
Hold on. Since we're at basketball, I just want to say, what's going on with the Warriors' downfall? I mean,
what is going on? Yeah, I don't know. They're like the Rams. What's it called? Hangover?
Yeah.
I think it's a hangover. I think something's going on in the locker room, or maybe they're just getting older. Isn't Curry still injured?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Curry and Thompson are still injured, or is it just Curry?
I think it's just Curry right now. Curry's still injured.
I wouldn't worry about that then until he's back. I think, but if they're too far behind, it'd be great. Give us Memphis versus Golden State in the first round. Golden State beats Memphis.
Oh.
It seems like Memphis can't beat the Warriors.
The playoff matchup that I'm waiting for in the West is Mavericks versus Suns.
Oh yeah, Kyrie.
One versus 8. Give us 1 versus 8.
And you know what's funny?
Can't happen,
you know what would be funny if they do face off Mavericks and Kyrie beats KD.
That would be great.
How about in a playing game, elimination game?
Even better.
Versus the Suns.
Even better.
Oh, that would be dirty. Yeah. Did the Celtics make any trades? I know Charlotte traded McDaniels for a couple draft picks, and they traded.
And guess what? We believe in our boy, Mark Williams, Jordan. We're believing our Duke native, Mark Williams.
Traded Plumlee and got some cap room.
Yep. And guess
what?
I
want to talk to Devin about this. Did you hear what Pritchard said, Devin?
Yes, I did. I think we talked about this on Thursday about Pritchard wanting to be traded from the Celtics during the trade deadline, but he said, he's happy that he wasn't traded, but that makes me think that will, Peyton Pritchard be a long-term Celtic player come the rest of his playing time? I don't think so.
Yeah, why would you say that? That is just a disrespect on the Boston Celtics name.
I mean, here's the thing. Your team is the number one in the Eastern Conference, so why would you even want to say something like that? Say, oh, yeah, I want to get traded. Sure, you're a bench player, but Peyton Pritchard, bro, you will never be a starter. You think you can be you think you can be a freaking White Allen Iverson? Yeah, okay, buddy. Like get out of here.
Trade him for some draft picks.
I mean, hey, we'll give you we'll give you Peyton Pritchard for Gordon Hayward. I take that right back in a heartbeat.
You don't want Gordon Hayward.
Oh, we love Hayward.
No, we trade away Pritchard for Scary Terry.
I'll take Terry back. Thank you. I'll take him back in a heartbeat.
We got too many guards. We need a center. We got way too many. We're well under.
No, we believe in Mark Williams.
we gotta get bigger. Take for Victor.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. The Milwaukee Bucks should be ashamed of themselves yesterday, almost losing to a like a geek squad Boston Celtics team. They had no Marcus Smart, no Danilo Gallinari, no I think Rob Williams was playing, but they had no Jaylen Brown, no Marcus Smart. Your top three players were not even in the game, and yet the Celtics still lose by 5. Dude. The Milwaukee Bucks should be ashamed of themselves.
Hold on, wait a minute. Like Harrison says on his TikToks, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
I mean, you're not wrong. I haven't done that in a minute, so.
You did that You did that last night.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that before,
No, I think my opinion, I think the NBA Finals runs through either Boston or Milwaukee. I think whoever wins that series win the whole thing. I think those are the two best teams.
No, yeah, I want the Suns. I think CP3 is going to give himself a ring. It's like Aaron Judge.
Okay, relax.
Wait, are the Celtics and the Suns together?
Find out he's a Suns fan now.
Are the Celtics and the Suns together?
No. They're in the East
End. Suns and Celtics. Suns and Celtics. I'll say that.
That ain't gonna happen.
Suns and Celtics. Wow,
I think.
I mean, here's the thing. I'd rather have.
CP3 needs a ring. CP3 needs a ring, Dev.
I know. That's what I was about to say. I'd rather play the Phoenix Suns than the Golden State Warriors.
All right. Yeah. So next, what's the next topic?
Let's talk about baseball.
Can we talk about the most surprising number 3 seed in the NBA right now? Can we talk about how great the Sacramento Kings are doing this season?
No one would have expected that the Sacramento Kings would have been the 3rd seed
where
right
did that
now
come from?
in the freaking Western Conference Finals. No one would have called that. Not even me.
Yeah, man. Kings,
I would not have expected that, man.
Kings are going to the finals, y'all. No.
Can we talk about how the Hornets are in last place?
No one cares.
I'm good. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too. Listen, we're winning the NBA Finals next year, right?
We're getting Bridges back next season, and we're getting the number 1 pick.
And guess what? We're winning the NBA Finals next year.
I think y'all need to fire Michael Jordan.
Fire Michael Jordan. Damn.
We need to hire LeVar Ball. That's what we need to do. We need to change them to the Charlotte Baller brands.
And no, listen, Jordan. Next year we're winning the NBA Finals, right?
That's it.
Hey,
LeVar Ball head coach.
Give me what you having right now, Harrison, because that's funny.
My pinky.
Can we talk about how baseball season's right around the corner? I want to get into some
pitchers and catchers.
Yeah,
they arrived today.
Oh, by the way, so hold on, let me turn on my camera real quick. Okay, thank you.
Yes, we need to see your beautiful face, Harrison. Come on, man. What are you jazzing off right now?
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm not. It's just like I'm lagging right now. I have to turn on my camera.
Yeah.
So we have our first ever bet within the All Sports Podcast right here between Tweedledee and Tweedledum here.
Who's Tweedledum?
Tweedledum is the guy that has The Exorcist as his background, and Dumb is right near the left.
And then this will be a story to tell in the 2023 season, right, Dev?
Literally, it'll be a love story. Davey, just say yes.
Red Sox.
All right, so Harrison, I mean, Tweedle, would you like to say the bet?
Tweet. Dev.
I wish that you didn't say that. But I think so. So Frankie, you want to say the bet? So let me say something. So if I win, if Trevor Story is elite, hitting a batting average of 266, with I think that's gonna happen. Frankie is gonna buy a Red Sox shirt or a
Yep.
hoodie.
From eBay. Yep.
From eBay.
So Frankie, do you want to tell me if I lose?
Yeah, if you lose, you're gonna have a big red circle, and it's gonna have an X or whatever, and it's gonna have Trevor Story's face on it because he's ugly and nasty looking and in a Red Sox uniform, and then on the back we're gonna have Trevor Story sucks balls because he does suck. But anyways, that's what you're gonna be wearing. And you'll be wearing it for a month because he ain't doing nothing.
No,
so.
how about this? I'll wear this for a week.
I'll tell you one thing. The only time I watched Trevor Story was in that White Sox series against Boston. He got booed at Fenway Park every time he batted. But he did pretty good when I was there, when I went to Chicago. I mean, he had a pretty good series. So did everybody else in Boston. You know, I went to a Red Sox-White Sox game in Chicago, and the leadoff hitter, Kike Hernandez, batted 5 times in the first 5 innings. He batted in the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. I've never seen that happen. Ever.
I haven't either.
I don't think I'll ever see that again. That was crazy.
What was the final score? Was that like a 19-1 victory or something?
So I went to back-to-back games. I went to go see. I went to game 1, and the Red Sox I think won like 15-3, and then I went to game 2, and the White Sox won 3-1.
Okay.
I think I know who our pitchers was. That Nick Pivetta and Michael Wacha.
One of the games, Rich Hill pitched.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Rich
my
Hill.
God.
I'm like, Rich Hill is still pitching. I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Nah, the man looks good at 42. Don't even lie.
I'm like, it's 2022 and Rich Hill is still pitching.
Hey, don't disrespect Rich Hill. Don't disrespect the old fart.
I'll give him.
Hey, he's a Pittsburgh Pirate right now.
Oh yeah. By the way, the Pirates are a sleeping team right now. If you look at that team on paper.
Yeah, sleeping.
Brian
you know what? Screw it.
He looks kind of clean. Boston uniform.
So I'm sorry that I completely irrelevated the conversation there. Okay, so back to Trevor Story. So it's 266. Like, are we going exact numbers here? Like, is there a certain amount of games he's got to play in order for this to happen? Or
he's gonna play in the second half. So because he's out for the first half of the season with a UCL injury.
Yep.
So basically, I know Rob talked. I know me and Dev and Rob talked about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
He talked about like he was with Colorado for so freaking long. His swinging arm was a little bit off, maybe. I think that's right.
Probably.
Right, so basically, he has like a faster Tommy John surgery. Let's just say that. So basically, he might come back in July or in the second half of the season, and Frankie is gonna love
it. Yeah, I'm gonna love it for my bathroom breaks because I need it after 9 minutes.
Oh my God.
You're an asshole. Stop hating on Trevor Story.
I am an asshole.
How about this? Kike Hernandez, love or hate?
Hate.
Love.
Love.
I love him.
We are White Sox. Andrew Benintendi.
Love.
Oh, love him.
Hate.
Still love him.
What?
Oh my God.
Hate.
Okay, yeah.
You're not a Red Sox, you're a betrayer. Get him out of here. Thank you.
You're a betrayer.
Yeah.
How am I
Actually,
a
matter of
betrayer?
fact, how is he a betrayer? If you don't know, he played on the New York Yankees. No, don't talk to me. No.
Don't talk to me.
No. He doesn't even control. He doesn't even know. He didn't even play for the Red Sox. No. Get him out of here.
Also, by the way, we heard about this some news about the New York Yankees. We heard about one of their pitchers He's
Yes.
gonna be out for the rest of the season with, I think, maybe like for Tommy John surgery.
Ooh,
Frankie Matos.
Yes.
wow.
So
Yeah.
basically everything could be up in the air right now.
That's
the
their
AL
one
East.
downfall for the New York Yankees. So yeah, that's why the
Yep.
Yankees are going to be in last place.
Yankees are
And
going to the World
No,
Series. Thank you.
Dev, do not say last place. It's just
I
say
want to say last place.
third
Come on.
place.
know.
Third place minimum.
Here's my spoiler. This is what's gonna happen. The Yankees are going to the World Series. They're gonna
Yeah,
win the
okay.
World Series. Aaron
Nope.
Judge is gonna get his first ring.
Nope. The
Yeah.
Yankees are terrible.
No,
They have to
they're
get through
not.
the
They're
Astros.
better. They're better than the guy that has Trevor Story on the team. Okay, they're goated.
They're not better than the Astros. They kept their team the same
Yes,
as
they
usual.
are. Astros have to cheat to win. Thank you.
The Astros are the better team.
Yeah, substance.
And they own them.
Thank you.
And they own
Oh,
them.
I just can't wait.
I
Seasons
can't
are
wait for
coming.
that story. But listen,
wait.
and Dev, I want to ask you a question about the Red Sox. What do you think our record's going to be?
We are going to have 87 wins,
87 wins.
and
How many
However-
So, okay, question. For the first chapter, what's our record going to be? 17 games.
17 games.
First chapter,
First who?
the Red Sox.
17 games will probably be 10-7.
Okay, I can agree with that. 10-7 too. So,
10-7.
So, Mr. Jordan, let me ask you a question. What is the first chapter for the Chicago White Sox going to be?
The first what?
Chapter. It's like it's a baseball scene, so it's basically all about chapters. So basically, 17 games right now for the first chapter.
8-9, 9-8.
Okay,
Something
that's
like
not bad.
that.
That could be.
That's not bad.
That could be
I
worse.
think this is a weird season because we're facing everybody this season. So I have no
But
idea.
at least you got our boy Benjamin Benintendi. That's like
I think 84 wins could win our division, and I'm not exaggerating.
Okay,
It
no.
literally could. I mean,
Doesn't sound bad.
like all we
Doesn't
have to
sound
do
bad.
is stay healthy, and I know that sounds simple, but man, that is asking for a lot.
Well, we already know about the A's. They're already eliminated, so we don't need to have to worry about them.
The A's are eliminated already. Harrison already has a hatred towards the A's. The A's are just eliminated.
Oh,
Right
it's okay. If you're an A's fan, I feel
Eliminate
bad
them
for
and
them.
get them over here. Get them to Vegas. Let's go.
Okay,
Get you over
Frankie,
here.
what's our record going to be for the first chapter?
now. Is he even there? No, I think he went to go get water.
No, I'm here.
No. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, Polar Bear Frankie. Hello, how are you? You were very disguised in.
So, what's our record going to
No.
be for the
Okay.
first chapter?
First chapter.
For 17 games. Do not
I'm
say
gonna be-
17.
I swear to God, if he says what I think
I'm
he's
gonna
going to
talk
say.
about 9-8.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
with Jordan's.
That is a whole lot better
That was
perspective
actually
than I
pretty
thought
cute.
you were going
That
to
was
say.
a cutie. That's cute. Thank you.
9-8. I mean, yeah.
So let me ask. So what do you rate the off season for two of our teams? So Jordan, what do you rate your off season for
A
the
D.
Chicago what?
A D.
Oh damn, a D.
I'm happy we got a right fielder. I think that was huge. I think it would be an F if we didn't get Andrew Benintendi. No, I'll give it a C. I'm being harsh. I'll give it a C.
Like a C minus.
A solid C.
A solid C. Okay.
A solid C because you know what? We still got Eloy Jimenez. We still got Luis Robert. We still got Tim Anderson. We got Yohan Moncada. We're going to have Oscar Colas, one of our young and upcoming Cuban stars that's going to be in the bigs. I'm disappointed we didn't go get a second baseman, though. I am disappointed because I thought Elvis Andrus was a great fit for the White Sox. I thought Anderson and Andrus could have been good, and then we did get a starting pitcher, but now he's under investigation.
Oh, God.
With Mike Clevenger. I have question marks about Lucas Giolito, Michael Kopech, Lance Lynn. Are they going to stay healthy? Dylan Cease is probably the only pitcher that I'm not going to have question marks about. And then Liam Hendricks. I prayed for Liam Hendricks. He's got some sort of cancer. I forgot what it was.
Oh yeah, cancer. Oh yeah.
It's curable though, which is great news. It looks like Ronaldo Lopez is going to be our closer
Ooh.
for 2023, and then Joe Kelly will be our setup man. So
I totally-
Also, by the way, Dev, Frankie, and what would you rate the offseason?
B-. You know, we got
B-?
ourselves our bullpen. Yeah, B-. Yeah, we
Dude,
got ourselves
I'm
a center.
with you. I agree. B-.
Wow.
I
You know, we got ourselves some bullpen help that we needed. We got ourselves a starting pitcher. I mean,
Yeah.
sad to say our good old friend now, Foe, is following our friend Xander Bogaerts to San Diego for 4 years, Michael Waka. And I kind of wanted him back because he was kind of our ace of our staff last season.
right.
So I still think we need a little bit of a starting pitcher, but I'm giving a little trust in Brian Bayo. And, you know,
how much I hate Brian Bale, I will do my best to trust him. Because I'm
Right.
not like Frankie giving up on Trevor Story for 1 year.
exactly. And we got a good backup. We got a good, you know, starting shortstop and, you know, and Mondesi. I'm excited to see what he can do. And Christian Arroyo will be our starting second baseman come this season. So this is going to be amazing to see what he can do. Can't wait to see what Justin Turner can do. Can't wait to see what Yoshida.
Oh my God, I
Yep.
forgot about that.
He's going to be our DH. And we got Henley Jansen. We got Christian Martin. We got Julio Rodriguez. Joel Rodriguez from the Mets.
Yeah, Julio
And
Rodriguez. Yeah, he's definitely could be our center fielder. Better than that. Well, fuck off. Frankie, what would you rate our offseason? What is the grade are you talking about? An F?
I'm giving it D+.
Of
fact, you don't re-sign Bogarts. Like, what the F are you doing? Not re-signing.
We got
Bogarts.
Devers.
I don't care about Devers. I want Bogarts. All right, Bogarts.
Dude, we couldn't get that years for 11. This man's 31, about to turn 31.
I would have given him that contract as a Red Sox. Give him that contract.
No, we could have. I would give him for 9 years.
Give him that contract, and we would have been good. But instead, he let him walk, just like we let Mookie Betts walk, just like we let everybody else walk.
Our guess owner what? Did he walk Devers? No, he did not.
Listen, our
do not give up on the team.
Our owner is a grumpy Bill Belichick that doesn't know what he's doing.
Who? All right? Kyle Bloom?
Actually, thank you for me for going on TikTok Live for this. I actually found out from a true source that Mike Trout could possibly be coming to the Red Sox come maybe a year from now because
he's coming to the trade deadline. He's going to the trade deadline.
Trade deadline. That happens in July. So I heard from, I think it was Raiders fan, whatever his name is. His grandparents are close to Mike Trout's mom and dad. JC. Yeah, JC. And they are close to Mike Trout's mom and dad. And apparently Mike Trout is not going to go to the New York Mets or the New York Yankees. A possibility spot he could go to is the Philadelphia Phillies, second team. Huh?
Can you imagine Mike Trout and Bryce Harper?
They said don't count out the Boston Red Sox. So, and this rumor is true. Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout do not get along correctly.
You know what Mike Trout would be a great fit for? You know what team he can turn around?
Don't say the Yankees.
The Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, right now this team on paper doesn't look bad for the Pirates. I could see him in a not over 500, but like close to 500.
I mean, man, if you put them on that Pirates team, watch out.
I'd rather have Manny Machado over Mike Trout. Thank you.
No, yes, Manny Machado ended.
I want Manny.
No, Manny Machado ended. That's a victorious career.
I'll give your off season a solid B. You guys did a lot. You guys did a lot.
Yeah, I'd say B- for me. You said Jordan said B.
Solid B.
The obvious person always says it.
Jordan's overhyping this Boston team. Come on, Jordan.
Right. What else do we
I didn't predict the record. I just thought they made some moves in the offseason that
and we got Devers for life, so you're welcome.
The only team I give an A+ to is the Padres. A+. They got the best second baseman in the history of our sport. All right. Bogarts.
I'm giving it to the Giants. They had Aaron Judge and Carlos Correa for one day. And then
Jordan.
No. It's our son, Judge.
Arson.
Oh man, jeez.
I love that.
Man. You know what? I should really get myself a San Francisco Giants Aaron Judge and wear it around San Fran just to troll Giants fans.
Judge and Correa. So
Yep.
you guys had him for like 24 hours, and then that was it. I mean,
They signed the Mets. He went to the Giants. He went to the Mets, and now he went back to the
he's with the
Twins.
Twins.
For 6 years. Well, like
Um,
first he declined his option to the Twins. Then he got accepted to the Giants, but failed his physical.
I'm not
Then-
even. Sorry to cut you off, Dev. Go ahead.
No worries. And then he went to the Mets, failed his physical, and then he went back to the Twins. It's like, hey, welcome back.
Is there anything that we could talk about? Huh?
All
I
right.
think that's
Well,
all.
I do want to get into some WWE with Jordan because it is pay-per-view season.
Yes, sir.
Weekend.
All right, and I'm gonna leave this show. Thank you guys for coming on. Yeah, great talking to you, Jordan. We'll talk to you in 2
can't
hours.
do any other predictions, so we might as well just do WWE predictions with Jordan because football season's over.
True.
And me and Dev are gonna watch baseball together.
No one cares about baseball because that's overrated. But anyways, go ahead, Jordan. Should take on matches.
I thought overall the pay per view was pretty good. The Royal Rumble, I liked the Women's Rumble. That was probably my favorite. I thought the Rhea and Liv being 1 and 2 and coming down to the wire was pretty fantastic. Cody Rhodes winning the Men's Rumble. I glad they're giving Gunther his flowers as the IC champion and having him be the longest reigning Royal Rumble entrant of all time. Wasn't impressed with the women's championship match. Wasn't impressed with the. There was another one. What was the other one? There was another match. Maybe I'm spacing out. Maybe it was the United States Championship or something like that. I forgot.
The Raw. Yeah. Nah, it was just like the Raw Women's Champion.
Was there another match?
Nah.
No, there wasn't. Okay, that one it didn't impress me. I'm sorry. My favorite part was the WWE Championship, the Universal Championship. Man, Kevin Owens just gets his ass kicked. That man gets his ass kicked. I hope he's in the Hall of Fame one day. That man is. I'm not gonna say Mick Foley, but it's like if you're just watching WWE, it's like, what is Mick Foley like? This is kind of like the best example you can give someone of Mick Foley. It's Kevin Owens.
Oh yeah.
And when Roman Reigns gave Sami Zayn the chair to hit Kevin Owens, I knew that was it. I'm like, no way, he's not gonna do it. He's gonna. I didn't know he was gonna hit him in the back with the chair, but
I called it.
But the Elimination Chamber. Was there the United States Championship? There's the Women's Championship.
No, in the Elimination Chamber match. Yep.
Okay.
And then there's Roman versus Sammy, which I am
No contest.
I really want to see what does Jey Uso do. That's the
The
key.
UFC's better.
He's turning on Sammy.
Is he?
Yeah. I think it's going to lead to the Usos versus KO and Sammy. Or what they could do is completely break up the bloodline for good. I don't know how that would work, though. I think Jimmy would have to leave, too. And I wonder if they have that planned out. Or you have a triple threat match between Roman, Sammy, and Cody for the Universal Championship. I mean, there's a couple ways you can...
Yeah,
that would be... I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think it's going to. I think we're going to see a tag team championship match. I could see the bloodline being over, though.
Yeah, me too. I think it is. Should be a good one.
And then the women's championship. I think Bianca will win. I think Bianca will keep her title. I think they're going to keep her having that title for a while.
Yeah, she ain't defending it.
Oh, she's not defending it. Oh,
no,
the winner.
The winner faces WrestleMania.
Thank you. My apologies. So who are the 6? I thought Bianca was in the match. Do you remember?
So the 6 is Nikki Cross,
Carmella.
Natalia,
Carmella.
Let's see.
I don't remember.
Oh man, I'm trying to think.
I'm looking forward to Rhea versus Charlotte when Rhea.
Oh,
Asuka.
Charlotte. Okay, so Asuka is in there, which I think Asuka wins.
Yes,
I
evil
think
Asuka.
Yeah, I think Asuka pulls it out, and I think Asuka dethrones Bianca Belair
Yes.
at WrestleMania.
I agree. Give me Asuka. She's a beast.
And for the United States, I'm going Austin Theory. I think Austin Theory is gonna pull it out. But the match I'm looking forward is Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley.
Wow.
And Brock says is Bob. Big old Bobby.
Seeing Brock Lesnar, I know it's not true, but like in the mid card is really weird to me at this part of his career. It's really weird to me. I can't get used to that. But two perfect super heavyweights going at it. Give me Bobby Lashley because he's gonna need all the help in the world. He's gonna the hurt business, or what they call the hurt business. Or
now they're no longer, but
they're gonna be back.
Yeah, maybe that's what happens. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna see Omos and Shelton and Cedric and MVP. They're all gonna come and help Bobby. And maybe we'll see Harrison in the hurt business too. You know.
Maybe we'll see Dev hitting the chair shot on Roman.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Dev's gonna wrestle Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39.
Yeah,
the only wrestling I'll be doing it.
It'll be a Polar Express entrance.
It'll be like, here we go, here's your ticket. And then there's a
It's in Hollywood. It makes sense. Tickets, please. Tickets. Well, you coming?
Oh my god, that would be fire.
Mine would be Thomas the Tank Engine, obviously.
And no, what I was gonna say though, Harrison would be fighting in the women's division.
Oh yes, because I'm skinny and white.
Oh my
damn.
I weigh 124 pounds, so.
I wish I weighed 124 pounds. I'm not telling you my weight.
I wish I could be fat.
I need to lose weight though.
But before we kind of end, I do want to talk about the NFL draft for a few.
We're drafting a quarterback and that's it, and I don't want to get a bet.
So who's the biggest draft to come out of this year's draft? That's what I want
Bryce
to know.
Young.
Stroud.
That's not a quarterback.
Antoine Winfield. No. What's his name? From Alabama. Williams? Williams from Alabama. Safety.
Do you know who? I think it's Marvin Harrison Jr.
No, he's not. He's staying.
Oh,
No, he's staying. Yeah.
Oh,
He's staying.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
Michael Mayer, tight end from Notre Dame.
Michael Mayer.
I'm thinking about the dude from North Carolina, the wide receiver from TCU. I don't know. Bijan Robinson.
The big, I think, is Will Anderson.
Yeah, Wilt Anderson. Is that his name?
I think that's going to be the one that's going to be coming out of the draft.
That'll be interesting.
Fall asleep.
I just can't wait for next year's draft when Marvin Harrison
Can't
Jr.
wait
is
to
going to
fall
come
asleep.
out.
I'm really tired.
That's when we should tank. The Patriots need a tank for him.
Yes, we do. If we don't trade for a number one wide receiver this offseason.
We need a receiver.
You got
Ravens
Lamar
and Patriots,
Jackson.
Ravens and Patriots need a lot this offseason.
Don't worry. The Panthers are winning the South, so I ain't gonna worry.
That's okay. When we if Lamar doesn't work out, we'll get 3 first-round picks and DJ Moore for Lamar Jackson. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. We'll be good. We'll get Bryce Young. We'll get Bryce Young in there. And
You guys are not getting no DJ Moore.
Maybe when he does play on the Ravens, DJ Moore, he'll actually keep his helmet on.
Who knows? Oh, poor Harrison.
You burst in my bubble.
I'm going to bed. I'm ready to go to bed, honestly.
I think on that note, I think we need to end it here. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you guys next Wednesday, same time, maybe different place. You never know. Have a good rest of your week, guys.
Bye.